Hi, I'm Tim Wiseman, Executive Director for Wiseman Ministries. I want to talk to you today about our shipping process for our blackberries. We coordinate with Cisco to let them know approximately how many blackberry flats we will be shipping to them. The truck will arrive, and the first thing we do is open up the hatch in the back and check the temperature. We do this because we want to make sure that the blackberries are being transported in a cool reefer to all of the grocery stores. Each pallet has about 150 flats on it. Once our truck is loaded with the blackberries, we sign the shipping documents and send them on their way. It normally takes about 24 to 48 hours for it to land in the grocery store from the time that it leaves our farm.
I'm Derek Curtis. I'm 34 years old. I was born in Columbia, Tennessee. This is my story. We grew up, it was a pretty good childhood, for the most part. I mean, we didn't really have no problems. My mom married my stepdad, and then it turned into a train wreck. He abused my mom. He beat her up a couple times, and I was probably about 10, 11 years old. My mom showed up out of the blue with two black eyes, busted nose, busted mouth. And that was a real turning point in my life. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Whenever she showed up, me and my brother was playing out in the street, and she crawled out of a van, and she asked for our help. And then a couple years passed, I was probably about 12. We started going to school in Mount Pleasant. That's when I started using drugs, started getting high all the time, I started taking Xanax, smoking weed and drinking, a lot of my friends. I thought it was cool at the time, until a few years passed and it became an addiction. I mean, it was just a rough part of life, robbing people, jacking cars, stealing dirt bikes. Then I went to prison in 2013, and it changed my life. And when I was waiting for my parole, my brother passed whenever I was in prison, waiting for my parole to come back. And that threw a big part of my life. Got hit by a drunk driver whenever I was 19. It broke my neck, busted 3 arteries in my head. I had brain surgery. I was in a coma for a month and a half. And the doctor said that I was never gonna be able to walk, talk, eat. I'd have to learn how to do everything that I learned in life. I was gonna have to relive it. I guess everybody in the family prayed for me, and through the power of prayer, I come out alive. Come out starved and want a cheeseburger from McDonald's. I remember waking up, I couldn't hardly eat it because my jaw was wired shut. Like I had to pry my jaw open just a little bit just so I could eat a cheeseburger. Like it was pretty tough, And at that time, that's when I got hooked on pain pills real bad. I ate pain pills for probably 5 or 6 years. I'm talking smashing on them. It was an everyday thing. Like you can't get out of bed unless you have them, And that sucks. Being so codependent on something like that, you can't even function unless you have them. It's a train wreck of a life. It's not nothing to ever have. At the time you think it's cool, you go about your buddies and it's like, well, I can eat 4 or 5, well, I can eat 10 or 12. You brag about it, but then, man, that's nothing in this world to brag about. Being hooked on drugs like that, there's nothing that is not an accomplishment that you need to brag about. And it crashed everything in my life. Like I lost my house, I had 3 cars, I lost all of them. Lost my wife, lost my kids. I just never recovered from that. That's what brought me to I-58. I come here for more structure and reading the Bible. And thank God this place is giving it to me. It's a real program here. It bless you in every way that you can think of if you let it. It's just like anything else in life. It don't matter where you're at in life. If you want it, you can get it. If you want to be a drunk drug addict, that's what you're gonna be. If you want to be saved by Jesus Christ, that's what you're gonna be. It's up to you in your heart what you decide what you want in anything that you do in life. I mean, it's part of it. God saved me in so many ways I can't even count, and He's still saving me today. I graduate in a couple days. Went through a year-long program, the only one I've ever been through in my life, and this right here is it. It's the last stop. I ain't got no other choices. And it's, for some people, it's about the same way. It's just the only thing that they got. And some people here is young, and I encourage young people to do it. If you have a problem, go ahead and confront it now. I mean, once you know a lifestyle like that, you want something better, but it's hard to find a place to do it, to change your life. You know, it's a stepping stone. It's a big step. You know, and a lot of people don't know how to. I didn't know how to. I come here, and that's what they like drilled in my head. You know, I mean, you have something better. You're a better person than that. You know what I'm saying? They shine light on me to let me know that I am a good person, and they show me the ways to encourage other people to stay in your Bible, stay in your Word, pray every day. I mean, they tell me a trick. Every day when you take your shoes off, you put them up underneath your bed. That way you have to kneel down to pray. You know, when you're up under there, you can pray while you're putting your shoes under your bed. And every morning, whenever you get out of bed, you got to kneel down to get them out. So you pray every night and every morning. So now that I have this this knowledge and will and sobriety in my life, you know, I can go out and my kids, I can teach my kids the Word. You know, I can teach my nieces and nephews and everybody that surrounds me. I'm gonna try to tell the Word to everybody I know. Drop the crowd that you're running with and find people that's good at heart, knows what they have in life and knows what they want to do with life. Not some other bum over there telling you, well, hey, let's go get high. Hey, let's go get this ounce. Let's go get these guns. Let's go run these girls. You know, it ain't nothing like that. There's more to life than drug and thugging.